YouTube. We're back again today for more of our Origins Bonanza Explosion blog coverage, and we're live at the Plan B Games booth, and we have a treat. We have Emerson, the designer of the game we're about to talk about, Century Spice Road, which is very, very popular right now. Like, not an open table, except for that one. Don't look at that one. What is Century Spice Road?
It is a cube pushing game where you are trading in cubes for other cubes, and you're upgrading those cubes for other cubes to trade them in for victory points. And whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game is the winner.
All right, so a little bit more, Brett. Like, is there anything else that we're missing? Like, what would it be comparable to, or is it comparable to anything?
People compare it to Splendor because it gives a similar feeling, although mechanically it's very different. So I like the trading aspect in a lot of Euro games where you're trading wood for sheep and things like that. So I just decided, well, I really like that part. Can I actually distill it down to just that part of the game where you're just trading resources for other resources to get victory points? Because ultimately, you get all these resources and you'll eventually just get victory points somehow by using those resources. So I just distilled it down to just that.
And this is the first of a couple games, right, that are going to be interchangeable, or how does that work?
That's true. This is going to be the first in a trilogy of games. So there's actually 2 follow-up games to this, and each one is going to be released 1 year later. So the next one will be released this time in 2018. The third game will be released in the summer of 2019. So, and they are going to be mechanically they're different from each other, but we're also working to make it to where you can actually have an experience where you can combine the games to form like a new game.
All right, very, very cool. So personally, is there anything else that you are working on in the future that you can talk about aside from the upcoming Century Spice Road?
Let's see. Well, I could talk about, I have a release with Plaid Hat Games at Gen Con. It's going to be a small little social deduction hit and roll card game. Okay. It's a little micro game. I think it's like 22 cards and a sand timer, and it's called Crossfire, and that's going to be released from Plaid Hat at Gen Con. So that's going to be the Gen Con release.
All right, very, very cool. So that is Century Spice Road. I expect to hear a lot about this in the coming months from Plan B Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check this one out. And as always, back to more Origins coverage. Why can I not ever find an Origins sign?